Good day, everyone. This is week 8 of the Reddit League Season 4. Um, a couple of things before I start. The first is I'm sorry that uh, I couldn't get out a video the previous week. But long story short, my hard drive crashed. So all the stuff that was in there got deleted. Not a lot of important stuff. Uh, so it's not that big of a deal, but one of the things that got lost was the recording of Saskatchewan, uh, which I drew against the real Clyde. No bonus point, so just gained 1 point later. Uh, the previous week, I mean. This week, I'm up against Patriots, and yeah, the second thing I was gonna say is I played the challenge before because that sounds like cheating, I know, but uh, I recorded, I went in, and when I was like going, clicking, walking away on Street View, it just warped me back. It teleported me back to the start. And considering I only found one thing that was a valuable information, was like, okay, uh, let's restart that. So hence why in a sec you won't see the "you have been challenged" screen. So I'll explain in a bit what I saw. Uh, but yeah, this is the first. Can I get the screen away or? I don't know. Okay. Well, you just have to deal with it, I guess. But yeah, this is Senegal. It's all the African countries, in my opinion, are quite distinctive. Senegal's just a bit of a mismatch between green and meadow-ish. The rifts in the sky help, and the overall feel just of it. So yeah, this is also the way I went before in my first attempt. So yeah, I was just looking to get to that point where I was last time. Um, but yeah, Senegal. The trick is kind of to hope you find a bollard, which has or a road marker, I should say, which gives you names of towns that are up ahead in terms of distance in kilometers. Found a sign there, which told me nothing. Went back to that all for nothing. Always nice. Still got a bit of time. And here's Tainted Fool, which I didn't see before actually. And I think in a bit I should find a road marker. Otherwise, yeah, not much you can do in Senegal. There is one of those road markers I told you. It says Deurbel, in 13 kilometers. So here's the thing. In the first attempt, I saw this place Nebe, right, like here, where I'm zooming in right now. So technically, I did maybe use that knowledge, but the thing is, I travel a bit, and considering Duobel was 13 kilometers to the north, I think I would have ended up around Nebe anyway, even if I didn't see that road sign. So yeah, I don't think I had any unfair advantage going into this personally because the game just decided to teleport me. Uh, yeah, pinpointing is a bit sloppy here, as you can see. I was thinking, okay, this is probably going to be one of the side roads. You never know. And just looking at the rest of the town to see if I can pinpoint it any better. Which I can, but talk about it in a second. But I am pretty certain. I think I was pretty certain that this was the place, but it was not quite. It was that bigger road. Not sure why I ended up with that. Just a bit of a pinpointing error for me. I do that sometimes. 3 points lost, not that big of a deal, and I wasn't thinking I was going to get a perfect game either way. Anyway, here is round. How do I get rid of that? Okay, there we go. Um, yeah, so this is pretty obviously Botswana. Considering I've practiced this a few weeks ago, it looks familiar. And here you got a very helpful road sign that will definitely point you in the right direction. On the A2 somewhere, Sekoma, which I saw on that sign before. So yeah, 1 plus 1 is 2. This is basically the easiest round of the seed. Maybe even of the whole division, because it literally gives you the name of the town right there, the road number if you head the other direction, and some big cities. So yeah, that was a pretty easy 5K. On to another new country. This is Swaziland, or I should say Swatini. It's a bit of a uh, bit of a habit, but anyway, yeah. It's pretty distinctive as well, in my opinion, because it's quite green and hilly, I should say. With a bit of red soil. It's like, if you've seen it a couple of times, it's just very easy to recognize. Yeah, especially this red soil should give you a bit of an indication that you're in Swaziland. And my thingy doesn't decide to load. It's that was really annoying. But yeah, I'm going into yeah. See, it's called Eswatini, but it's just stupid. Just like how I still call Macedonia, Macedonia, not North Macedonia. Anyway, yeah, not really much else to say other than that I'm pretty sure I'm in Eswatini. And just hope that I can find a bigger road, because these rural roads in Africa can be a bit, hopeless. But I found a sign which says Mbabane, which confirms my suspicion that I'm in Eswatini, and that I'm actually, in fact, near the capital. I mean, you can't always trust that, but I found the Bolognini, which is here. I was gonna say before that you can't always be sure if it says Mbabane because you're in Mbabane, or just because it's like the capital, and a lot of companies are settled there. But for schools, it's I think you can be a bit more certain of that. But yeah, with Mbabane and Bolognini, I could find the general area. Pinpointing, however, is a bit more of a task, which I am gonna try to do in a minute. Just a primary school there. So I'm just going there because it says primary, but not because I'm any certain that it is here, because I'm not. It's just a bit difficult to know where to look, because it's such a mess out here. You don't know which paths you're allowed to go on, which ones you aren't. It's not all very well shown on Google Maps, but yeah. So I guess I just went this way to see what the direction of the road was like, and if I can find anything similar to that. Otherwise, not really much to find. At one point I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna find this. Let's just go here somewhere. Yeah, I guess I was fine just plonking it over here. Not too far away from Mbabane. And turns out I was a bit further south. Dropped a few points, but that's not a big issue. This is Nigeria, also an easy one because it says Enugu, which is a pretty big city. So yeah, this one also in general shouldn't be too hard for everyone, because well, it says it right there, and it's not like it's a small place. And even if you can't find it, there's Nigeria has plenty of signs telling you also the name of the state and well, Enugu everywhere. It's just But now I am wondering. Okay, it's nice and all that we're in Enugu, but where in Enugu am I? And I'm not good at pinpointing in big cities. But yeah, it says Enugu East. So I'm not sure how much I should trust. But yeah, it's sometimes a bit hard looking for good clues because it just gives you the same information, namely the city name and whatnot. I'm definitely not in the city center because it's just not built up enough. Not sure what I'm looking for here. Maybe street name? I don't know. What am I doing? I don't even know. Okay, back here. And I found this over here. Nike, or Nike. I don't know. I guess it's Nike. Uh, which it says here. And then I think, okay, somewhere in this Nike area, close to a hospital. Should be able to find that, right? Okay, well, there was a hospital over there. But I was looking for Chukwubuikem, which I wasn't really finding. Uh, Something I should have done in hindsight is just check the petrol stations. That's something I sometimes do, but I guess I just forgot about it this time. With the time remaining, I think I was just heading this way to look at the direction of the road to see if I can estimate at least a little bit where on this road I am. It's in a bit of desperation because it really doesn't change all that much. You could also see that on a map. Yeah, so like it's already checking. Okay, is that the right direction? However, I I really should have just checked out some POIs that are easy to find about like a petrol station, but alas, won't cost me a lot of points either way. So in the end, I just plonked it here. Was hoping for the best. Oh, I even am I even going up there? I hope not. I'm keeping it there. Okay. And I should have went up there because yeah, again I thought I was further down apparently. Yeah, again some points drop, but not too big of a deal. This is Kenya, very obvious because of the car with the infamous snorkel, as some people like to call it, and yeah, here's just Kenya is a bit of a weird one for me. I had it last season actually, where I kind of ruined Calamity's hopes and dreams. But Kenya can be fine if you can find signs that tells you the county name and the town name. But if you don't find that, then you are in a bit of trouble. You kind of just have to go with your gut because you can distinguish some areas in Kenya landscape-wise, but I would say in general, you can kind of see when you're on the coast, when you're on the road between Nairobi and Mombasa, and otherwise it kind of just mashes into each other. Although I do think that more so around the lake, the soil's a bit more red, but that's more so a gut feeling than actual proof of that being the case. So hoping to read some stuff here, but it was all just too far away. Time was ticking. I was still on a pretty good score if I was gonna find this, so I was kind of really eager to get this one, obviously. But unfortunately, it's not helping, so I went back to start. That's always a bit risky, but I just have to try. Not sure what I'm looking for here. Maybe look for that Gundao that I saw back there. But I was like, yeah, no use in doing that. I just need to find something better. 1 minute left, and just pray to, well, I don't believe in God, but just pray to anyone that I can find something. You can see me just speeding through it, and my prayers have been heard, because here I saw P.O. Box Timau. I had 30 seconds, so I was like, okay, fuck it, let's go for it. Let's find Timau. Where's Timau? Okay, now on this zoom level, so I was gonna try another one. And here it is. Timau. Found that pretty kind of luckily, I guess, but yeah, I mean, you kind of have to have luck to find that. And I didn't have enough time, so I just plonked it somewhere here. Turned out to be further down, but I don't care. I still found it. Ending with a score of 20. Whoa. Sorry about that. Of 24,958, which was enough for me to win this game. So yeah, finally a win again after a lot of draws. I can't even remember how many. But yeah, very nice. On 16 points right now, I think. So yeah, that was it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.